This is pretty cool. It's kind of a mini bulldozer with tracks and pretty much a full-size blade up front. Thought I'd pull over and take a look at this, and I love that it's got an enclosed cab. Most bulldozers you see are kind of like open cab, and a lot of the ones around here that I've seen around at the construction sites are older ones. So this seems like it's a little newer. It's John Deere over here. But look at this blade. It's got a nice scoop to it, but it's really thin. I've seen a lot of the bulldozers have like a thicker metal here. I'm gonna go super wide here, guys. Oh, wrong way. Thicker metal here, but maybe that's just something they weld on the top. Like, it's usually like this thick instead of this thick. This is a really thin piece. I don't know why they did that, but obviously they've got like this piece along the bottom is a really thick metal. See that? That's extra thick, and it's probably sharpened. This is cool because instead of just up and down and tilt this way, you can actually, this one has got a piston, so you can actually curve the blade almost like they're doing the same job that underblade on one of the bigger tractors would have, where it's underneath the vehicle. As I guess that's a scraper, not necessarily a bulldozer. This is not a scooper. Like some of the bulldozer blades up front have like another piece that can move up to the top or the bottom, and that way they could scoop dirt like a tractor bucket. So, but you can see a piston here to push it out, and that one there is maybe a stabilizer, but that might also push it out. And then on the other side, you got something too. So they all probably work in tandem together. This is really nice. You got a step here. This is made to be able to step on. You can see the grip for your feet. So I guess that's to get up onto the track here to get inside. And I am not sure how this would work. There's a point there. So when you pull this back, looks like it's locked in though. That is really strange. So maybe this will help push it down into the dirt. Boy, if you guys know what this piece does, let me know. I guess it lifts and pushes this whole piece. So this piece here, right here, must be on a pivot point. Yeah, there it is. There's a pivot point right there. So I guess this whole piece, these are locked onto the main piece, as well as the front blade here. And this is probably just a stationary pivot point for that. It could either pivot there or here to not disconnect, you know, so it does this. And then between this one and that one and this one, you got a lot of, they probably did 3 of these because it needs to be super strong. Like this one looks thinner than that one, but maybe not. It's just pushed out because it's at a slight angle right now. If you guys want to take a look, see how it's got a slight kick already to it right now. But then I guess this whole piece with the steps on it, this piece right here, would come up and down. Now it doesn't look like it would go up too far, but maybe it wouldn't hit. Maybe it could come all the way up to like here. This piece here could come up like this and push down deeper into the ground as well. So that's really cool. And it seems like it's a mini. Okay, so if you want to look it up, it's a 550K LGP. Sorry about that. And yeah, I've never seen a system like this before. That's really neat. So you got the tracks here. I'm thinking this is just a guide wheel up front and your main drive track. The main drive is just back here, but it might, no, it doesn't look like it has drive gears. All the transmission stuff is back there. So it's all just all made to, yep. So it's not 4-wheel drive, it's just the back, because I guess you wouldn't have a 4-wheel drive on a track system. I don't know why they don't have 2 drive wheels working at the same time, just in case one of them goes out, you could still move the vehicle. Kind of weird. It's got a place for a trailer hitch to go in, so maybe drag something behind it. Then they got the, looks like that's your diesel fuel right there, and access to your engine compartment right there. And look at the cage around these windows. I guess they're expecting that you're in some heavy-duty construction area, and they don't want something flying up and hitting that window, but then they don't have a cage on the door. That's a nice big door though. Check that out. Nice handle. Look at the size of the hinges there. Wow. Look at that. They ain't screwing around. They really made this heavy duty. That's really nice. And it looks like a really comfortable chair up in there. I don't know if you guys can see inside there very good. The reflection's pretty bad. I'm not going to go up because I can't get inside anyhow. But it's probably got your typical control. You can tell there's a joystick right there. There's a joystick right there, and then you got these two red knob control units right here and here. That's probably, the red knobs are probably your track control. There's one of the red knobs there on this long piece that kind of comes in down here. That's probably to control your tracks, the speed of your left and right tracks, so you could turn. You turn these by speeding up that track, slowing down this one, to be able to, you know, force yourself to turn in the dirt. But even this is like super heavy duty here too. Really cool. And it looks almost like the engine's up front, so maybe this isn't. Maybe that's just a storage compartment there. This looks like this is the engine right here, because there's your exhaust. There's your exhaust coming out and your breather right there, your air intake. So yeah. Oh, it's a door on both sides too. Usually they don't have that. So that's really cool. So you can get in either side. Boy, they did a good job with the construction on this. I got to hand it to them. I really like that. Got door on both sides, lots of glass. Obviously you don't have much of a windshield. It's got a windshield wiper on it. I mean, you want to be able to see forward, but that ain't much. Yeah, I bet you this guy spends a lot of his time kind of leaning over and looking out the door to see where he's going, to make sure that he could see the ground, because you can see from that angle, you can see. And if you wanted to look forward at the ground, you'd have to stick your head way over to the side and peek out and just see right along the edge of the vehicle there, because you're not seeing anything over the hump of this this engine. So that might be one of the faults with this, is that you can't look out the very front and look straight down at your grader blade, because that would be nice, but for some reason they wanted this to be really short. I'm gonna go wide again here, guys. They wanted this guy to be really short, and probably a reason for that, probably just so you can get into tighter spaces, you know, down in trenches maybe even. Like if you have a long, deep trench, and this is going to be the width of your trench, the width of that blade is the width of your trench, and this guy can get down there and he can go over humps and climb up hills and stuff pretty easily. But very cool. I thought you'd appreciate this. Here's your air conditioning system right up here. So they got heater, air conditioner probably in here, and then you've got the lights. You can kind of see them hidden up in there. You got reverse lights right there and there. They're hidden up in there. I'm sure that makes a checkerboard pattern on the ground when you're going. Let's see if we can find the headlights up front here real quick. Oh, you got these. You got these little LED things here. These are probably pretty powerful right there and there. But usually they have like a light bar. I mean, you could attach a light bar up here. I'm sorry, I've got the sun behind us. You could obviously attach a light bar to this beam right here, or right up on top of that if you wanted to. I guess they probably don't do much work at night, but it's getting dark early. We're in the middle of winter right now, so that's it, guys. That's a pretty cool one. I like that. It's like it's not a mini one, because I mean, look at the size of the blade, but it's I guess what you'd call a short boy. Just kind of making it up. Hey, if you like our videos, please hit like and subscribe. Check out another video right there. Check out our channel right there. We have 1,700 videos of animals and travel logs and locations, cool stuff, and also machinery like this. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you on the next one.